Pro boxing fans here in Birmingham, the return of Ben Whittaker. It's been a long time. Last time I saw you was in Jeddah, was in Saudi Arabia in your last fight. First of all, how you been, man?
Yeah, man, good. Like I said, last time I was in Jeddah. It's been a while now, but I'm back to it now, and I'm excited.
You got that smile on your face. It's been probably not been the most ideal couple of months for you. You know, it's been a long time since we've seen you. A lot of fans are questioning what's going on here, but you're finally back. How has these last months been for you, the last 6 to 8 months?
Yeah, sadly, it's just part of the game, part of sport, especially boxing, combat sport. Took a little niggle, but I wanted to get out there, did the debut. That went really well. Then about 2-3 weeks, rushed into another fight, made the niggle worse, and hence why I was out so long. It showed how bad the injury was, but I've listened to my body, started paying the right people to do the right job, and my body's 100% now, so I'm happy. I'm back earlier than we thought, and we're here.
How long have you been training for with Sugar in this period since you've come back from the injury?
About probably 2 months, something like that, so we're really gelling. I was out in Miami getting some work in, all different types of work, and it was a really good camp.
I want to actually ask you, and this is a question I'm asking fighters. I've gone over to the States of finding US trainers. What's the reason for that? We've obviously got quite a few good trainers in the UK. I want to ask yourself, because you're in the shoes, and I want to ask Joshua Boatsi the same thing. Why the US trainers? Why Sugar?
It's a couple of things. I've still got my home coach, Joby Clayton, since a young kid. But I thought I'd just add to my team, you know. Sugar's been around the best in the Crunk gym. Some legends like the Tommy Hearnses and whatnot. Now he's under Tyson Fury. But the thing I relocated to America, firstly, cut distractions out. Secondly, it's a different heat. And thirdly, I like the attitude of the boxers, you know. They'll come in the gym. He's at the Olympic medalist, I want him. And they all try and come and hurt you each and every day. And it keeps you on your toes every day in there. Every spar is a war. And in the UK, you don't really get there. You get people pulling out. People don't turn up for sparring. If people are there, you're sparring. That's what I like.
Nice. Let's talk about your career. How quickly or how slowly, or how do you want to progress this? Because obviously you're coming off injuries. You said you want to listen to your body a little bit more. Is it just going to be a nice progressive thing? You're not too old as well.
Yeah, the thing is, like I said, you look at my weight category, you got the Beterbiev, who's like, what, 38, 39, I'm 25, so I've still got a lot of years in the tank. But the first things first, get Saturday out of the way, then hopefully get a bit more active. For me, the more I'm in the ring, the more I can keep learning, the more I can keep putting on performances, the best you're going to see me.
Obviously, like you said, your division's packed with some very, very good names. You talked about Beterbiev there. He's going to be fighting Callum Smith. You've got Joshua Boatsi headlining, who looks like they're going to set up some sort of fight with Dan Aziz. Is that a fight that you'd like to see? And if so, how do you see that fight playing out?
Yeah, they're good friends apparently, so it's going to be a weird one. But like you said, in the boxing ring, there's no friends. So if they do put that aside and get in there, fair play to them. Bit of a weird one, because I thought, you know, Joshua would be pushing for world titles, but he's got his own career and he's only 30 as well, so he's got a couple more years left. But it's one of those things, man. I focus on myself.
Beterbiev versus Callum Smith. How does that one play out?
It's a tough fight, you know. I think for Callum, he's probably catching him at the right time. He's starting to slow down a little bit, but he's still dangerous. I think he is a true 50-50, just for the simple fact Smith can bang, he can box, he's tall. But then on the other side, Beterbiev knows how to cut down the ring, get close and hurt people. So to me, it's whoever follows the game plan who can take the most shots.
Final two for myself. It looks like the Saudi are trying to sprinkle some magic into the heavyweight division. There's potentially this 2 fights on the same night, Tyson Fury, Usyk and AJ Wilder. Let's talk about AJ Wilder, someone you know in AJ. What do you make of that fight? Do you reckon that is the right fight for AJ to be taken?
You know what, if he does, you got to congratulate him and say fair play, because he's going for these hard fights. No matter what people say, he's done the Dillian Whites, he's done the who else? Klitschko, he's done the U6, and if he gets in there with Wilder, he's fighting great heavyweights, man. But it is a tough one, and now Wilder can bang. He's definitely the hardest hitter for me, and he's very awkward. But if he does, fair play to him, man.
Paul Froch actually saying that AJ's past his best. And Wilder's going to render him unconscious. That's his words, not mine. Well, what do you make of Paul Froch's comments?
You know, everyone's got their own opinion, man. I can't knock him for having his own opinion, and fair play, but it is a bit of a shame. He's a British lad, he's brought good nights back, but one thing I like about Carl Froch and respect, he says it how it is, and if he thinks it, he says it. I like that. But for me, I'm backing AJ. It is a tough task. You know what I mean? It's not like Wilder can't hurt him. He probably can. But I just think it's in that fight, whoever hits who first.
If that tournament was to take place, who wins that tournament?
For me, Fury or my boy AJ, I gotta say.
Ben, listen, as always, a pleasure.
Usyk's in there, isn't he?
He is, yeah.
Oh,
He's
yeah, man. I love AJ, but I'd probably Tyson or Usyk, or the dark horse is AJ.
Before I let you go, just a message to your fans that have been patiently waiting for your return. Just give them a quick final message.
Yeah, man. Through the good times, bad times, thanks for sticking for me. Saturday night, again, special performance, and after this, many more to come.
Ben Whittaker, always a pleasure talking to yourself, man. Good luck on Saturday night, and no doubt we'll speak to you very soon. Top man.